For the next 100 days, I'll be surviving as the strongest Sprunki ever, the Dragon Sprunki. Traveling back to the medieval times, I'll use my musical dragon abilities, face off against my corrupted friends, and we'll meet Sprunkis never seen before. Will I be able to stop Emperor Black from building his corrupted empire? Or will I just become another one of his corrupted victims? It was time to find out as I spawned onto a mountaintop as a Dragon Sprunki. I overlooked my home with the purpose to defend the Sprunkis and keep peace in my village. Ah, what a beautiful day. Suddenly, a massive storm began as Emperor Black emerged before me. He began to unleash powers like no other, completely destroying the village.
No, our homes!
My new kingdom will be built here. All of this land now belongs to me.
He pushed in and began to unleash his powerful corrupting attacks on all the Sprunkis. However, I pushed in with my musical dragon powers to defend them. I did the best I could. Unfortunately, he was way too strong. Ah, no! I looked forward and saw all of the Sprunkis had been corrupted by his magic, transforming them into a strong medieval army.
Anything for you, Emperor Black.
Corrupted Orin charged towards me, and I knew I had to run.
Slay that dragon!
On day 2, I was being chased through the forest by Corrupted Orin. In his new form, he could now unleash elemental attacks that I was barely able to dodge. Whoa! Orin, you're not thinking straight!
Shut it, beast!
I kept running until I found out I was completely cornered. Orin closed in to deal the final blow, but as he swung, a new type of song played, slowing down his actions immensely. In a matter of seconds, a small pink dragon Sprunki entered in, saving the day. Whoa, there are more dragon Sprunkis?
The name's Faye. Hurry, come with me.
With no other choice, I followed after my new friend. And soon enough, we reached an underground crypt with musical notes sprinkled throughout. And in the middle was the ancient Mr. Tree. What is all of this?
The start of the musical prophecy. Go on.
I listened to Faye and walked forward, causing Mr. Tree to wake up. He sang a mythical tune, which gave me a vision.
Emperor Black plans to corrupt all the musical lands. But it's been said a dragon Sprunki would rise. To fulfill its destiny, it must find and unite the 6 dragon Sprunkis lost throughout the lands. With your power united, you can reach your full potential and have a chance against Black's empire.
As I exited the vision, Faye stood before me and sang her dragon tune. It clashed against my scales, transforming me into an even stronger dragon Sprunki. I now had 5 more hearts and even stronger musical abilities. Whoa! Before we had the chance to leave, Corrupted Orin burst into the room.
There's no escape now!
He charged in and used his deadly sword to slash into us. Faye tried to slow him down, but he hit her against the wall. Faye, that's enough! I ran in and unleashed my new musical ability, sending an upgraded blast on the corrupted Sprunki. This overwhelmed him and caused him to return back to normal. Can I purify more Sprunkis the stronger I get? I gotta find more dragons then.
I don't know what came over me. Thank you.
We all united. Unfortunately though, because of our fight, the entire crypt began to collapse before our very eyes. If we didn't get out soon, we would be crushed. On day 4, the 3 of us ran through the crypt's hallways as everything crumbled around us. Huge chunks of debris fell loose, making it extremely hard to escape. Thankfully, we found an exit. However, before we could reach it, the ceiling gave out above us, separating me from Faye and Orin.
Rats! We'll find another exit over here. Take this.
The Sprunki threw me over a map through the rubble, which led to the next Sprunki dragon.
I've heard it's deep in the tundra. Be careful.
With no other choice, I picked up the map and headed out. It wasn't long until I exited the tunnel, and it was then that I noticed the terrain all around me was claimed by Emperor Black's presence. My once beautiful home was now a dark empire in the making. I can't let Black just get away with this. Just then, I was hit to the side. Yeah! I dropped the map and looked up to see that Corrupted Lime was the one that hit me.
I found you, dragon! You want this? Well, you won't have it!
Lime picked up the map and ran away. Oh no, I have to get that map. Get back here. On day 5, I chased after the corrupted Lime Sprunki through the harsh terrain of the mountains. He was quick on his feet and used his massive leaps to help him avoid any obstacles that blocked his path.
You're not getting this map!
I followed close behind, and as I turned the next corner, I saw him running into a tall tower on the mountaintop. Perfect! Now you're trapped! I flew in and began to use my music roar to blast holes open in the tower as Lime continued to make his way to the top. It wasn't long until he reached the top of the tower and now had nowhere to go. Nowhere to run now, Lime! Take this! I blasted my upgraded ability at the Sprunki. However, to my surprise, it didn't transform him back to normal.
Fool! You'll have to be much stronger before you can even touch me!
He shouted at me with bursts of impactful sound waves, pushing me back against some rubble. Yeah! That was a steep fall. Wait a minute, I have an idea. I flew back up and charged right into Lime.
Oh no!
I made impact, pushing him right off the tower. And because of this, he dropped the map. I'll be taking that back. It looks like I can't cure all the Sprunkis yet. I'll just have to keep getting stronger. Lime was now nowhere to be found. However, as I looked up, I saw that I was at the entrance of the tundra. The next Dragon Sprunki's in here. I better get searching. On day 6, I arrived at the location on the map and found corrupted Jevin standing in front of a strange dragon totem. It looks like the map brought me to this totem. Whatever it is, I gotta find a way to get it. I snuck my way through and kept quiet, making sure not to be spotted.
We must destroy anything connected to that dragon in the name of Black.
He began to use his powerful mage wand, which was beginning to break the totem. I have to hurry! I began to make my way closer and closer to Jevin, making sure to time my push every time he shut out his power. However, as I accidentally broke a branch, catching his attention.
Huh? Who's there?
He turned to the noise and began to survey the area. He looks way stronger than the other Sprunkis. If he finds me, I'm totally done for. I had to think quick and had an idea to shoot another attack at a neighboring tree. This caused more branches to break in the other direction.
I know you're here, dragon. I will find you.
While he went the other way, I ran over and was able to collect the dragon totem. Perfect! Now to get out of here. However, as I turned, Jevin was right in front of me, catching me in the act.
I knew it. Have fun in my death trap. Ha 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 ha!
He used his magical wand, causing the tundra to transform around me into a deadly temple obstacle course.
Welcome to my prison. Emperor Black will be here very soon.
Oh no, I have to get out of here. On day 7, I began to maneuver through the Tetris hallway. However, deadly traps awaited me ahead. Spews of flames shot through the walls, while large spikes came crashing in the room randomly. If I didn't time my moves correctly, I was for sure a goner.
What? How are you still alive? That's it.
As I was making my way through, corrupted Jevin used his magic, causing the walls to move closer and closer together. Oh, come on! I surely thought I was done for and was ready to meet death. However, just before then, the totem in my inventory began to shake. Wah! I placed it down, and it sent out a powerful burst of energy throughout the room. It latched onto me and teleported the two of us out of the hallway.
No! No!
I was mysteriously teleported on a tall tundra shrine. Whoa, that was a close one. Now, why did you bring me here? I looked around the shrine and noticed loose rocks throughout the area, and in the middle of it was a pedestal. I knew what I had to do and placed the dragon totem in the center, which sent out a huge burst of music through the area. On day 8, the entire shrine around me began to shake violently as all of the rocks began to move. In a matter of moments, they all united in the middle and formed the next Sprunki dragon. Whoa, awesome!
Thank you, fellow Sprunki. I see you've awakened me for the prophecy.
Yeah, I have.
Emperor Black's power is growing by the second, so you will need all the help you can get.
He roared out his ancient tune, which began to flow through my body. I upgraded once again, as I gained 5 more hearts, and got a set of new dragon abilities. As I upgraded, Jevin teleported back into the area.
Enough is enough!
He floated up and casted more magic, which teleported in Emperor Black.
Poor little dragon. Your home will now always belong to me.
He began to rain down his corrupting powers. However, before it could hit me, the rock dragon cast his music to form a force field of stone around us. Awesome! He then used his power again, paving a tunnel for us to escape.
We must leave now.
With no other choice, the two of us escaped the area. On days 9 to 10, the rock dragon and I escaped from Emperor Black's rampage, back to the surface. And there waiting for us was Faye.
Oh, thank goodness you made it out of there. Hurry, this way.
We went with Faye, as she led us to a secluded den, which was far from the eyes of Emperor Black.
Once we find more allies, we can send them here to stay safe.
Sweet! No one can hurt us here. But as I said this, a loud explosion of colors went off nearby. What the? What was that? I went out towards the explosions, only to see a long Sprunky dragon flying above an opening, throwing out fireworks?
Woohoo! Party!
Hey, what are you? Yeah!
Whoa, little dude. You here for my hunting festival?
Hunting festival? I was just...
Doesn't sound like a no to me.
Suddenly, the dragon shot down a ring of fireworks around me, causing me to be teleported away. On days 11 to 12, I was teleported in the center of a festive forest. What the?
Welcome to the Lungs Festival of the Hunt. If you wish to have my power, you must prove you deserve it by hunting the sparkling creeper.
This seems a little over the top, but all right. With that, I began to run around the forest on the hunt. But that was when I realized that the entire place was trapped with loud explosives. Ah!
How are you hot if you can't stay quiet, young dragon?
He's right. I gotta be more careful. I began to slowly stalk throughout the forest when I heard a quiet hum nearby. I looked out and saw it was coming from a bright golden creeper in a clearing. Aha! There it is. I began to creep closer, ready to pounce when...
Seems like our hunter has found his prey. But will he be quick enough?
Huh? What was that? Ah!
What the? Hey!
Better catch up quick!
I angrily dashed after the creeper as it shot out blinding explosions to try and slow me down. Wait, that's it. I flew up and ran along the trees as I finally got close enough to shoot down an entire tree, cutting it off.
Ah!
I leapt down and was about to finish the hunt when a magical arrow came out of nowhere and killed it? Huh?
That wasn't me.
Suddenly, I spun around and saw a barrage of arrows were coming towards me. Oh no! On days 13 to 14, I was running for my life as arrows were raining all around me. What kind of festival is this?
This isn't a part of it!
As he said this, Long was struck by the arrows, making him slam into the ground.
Looks like the hunters became the hunted!
I looked up and saw that a Sprunky was high up on a cliff, shooting down at us. Wait, it was corrupted Wenda.
Emperor Black is going to be so proud when I bring back 2 dragon heads! Ha ha ha!
She continued to rain down attacks, and I knew I had to rush up to stop her. I began to fly up the cliff, having to dodge her arrows until I was close enough to blast at her myself.
Not so fast!
As I attacked, she threw down a smoke bomb, disappearing in an instant. What the? Where did you go?
Please, help.
I quickly flew down to Long's side and saw that he was only growing weaker.
That Sprunky, she poisoned me. You must get me to my temple. Hurry!
I'm on it. I did as he said and escorted the dragon to his large temple. Whoa, hurry, let's get you inside. On days 15 to 16, I entered inside the Dragon Temple as Lung flew into the center.
You must help me regain my strength. The cannons, load them.
I looked around the room and saw 3 separate cannons. I rushed into action and took gunpowder from a nearby chest to load the first one. Wait, how is this gonna help?
Please, just hurry.
As I went to load the next one, a poisonous arrow landed in front of me. Yeah! Wenda, please, stop this! She didn't listen though, and began shooting at me again as I hid behind the second cannon and loaded it. I knew Lung didn't have long to live, but Wenda had positioned herself over the final cannon. I don't want to hurt you, Wenda!
It's cute that you think you can!
She was about to fire at me again when a burst of fireworks blinded her.
Yeah, my eyes!
Please, it won't last much longer.
I flew over to the last cannon and loaded it, which caused something to happen.
You stupid lizard!
Wenda aimed at Lung, but just then, the cannon blasted out colorful explosions all around. What's happening? On days 17 to 18, the cannons fired out around Lung as he was completely cured of the poison and grew back to full health.
Oh, much better. Now let's party.
No!
Before Wenda could attack, Lung blasted her back with his Sprunky song, and because of this, it began to resonate with my scales as I began to upgrade. I gained 5 more hearts and grew into an even more powerful Sprunky dragon. Oh yeah!
With both our powers, we can save her now.
I did as he said and teamed up with the dragon to blast out songs into Wenda, finally curing her from Black's corruption.
Oh, thank goodness that's over.
Yeah, and sorry about your temple, Lung.
Don't worry about it. It's all just old junk anyways. Like that. I don't even remember what that does, but why don't you take it? Thanks for saving me.
All right, I picked up the gem as Lung, Wenda, and I headed out of the temple. On days 19 to 21, I was on the way back to the Dragon Den with my friends. So, you're not gonna throw fireworks and destroy our home, right?
Of course not. Look, I'll get my energy out now. Yeah!
He started to blast around the area, but one hit right in front of me, causing me to fall underground. Ah! Ah! Dude!
Sorry, man. Just fly on out. I'll stop.
I was about to when I saw this hidden cave had a large ornate door. What's this? I swam closer, and as I did, Lung's gem began to react. It caused the doors to swing open, revealing an underwater passageway.
Oh, that's what that was. I think the sea serpents gave that key to me.
The sea serpents? One of the Sprunky dragons has to be there. I have to go see them. With that, the others and I split up as I swam down into the passageway. It led me to some underwater cave that looked like it was in complete ruins. Whoa, what happened here?
There's the beast. Get him!
Huh? I spun around as I was suddenly surrounded by sea serpent guards. Wait!
You have destroyed too much, trespassers. The queen will see you now to determine your sentence.
What are you talking about? I just got here! But before I could say anything else, one of the serpents swam up and hit me on the head, causing me to black out. On days 22 to 26, I woke up in an air-filled cage. Oh, where am I?
Be quiet, trespasser.
I looked up and saw that I was in the middle of a throne room. And on the throne was the Sea Serpent Queen, another Dragon Sprunki.
You have come into our home and destroyed priceless relics of our kind. What do you have to say for yourself?
What? That wasn't me. I literally just found out about this place. Just then, we all heard a terrifying roar as a corrupted Derpal Leviathan came bursting into the throne room.
Roar! No kingdom can stand against Emperor Black!
He began to rampage around the room, taking out guards and destroying everything. Yeah!
The queen!
I looked over and saw that Derpal was heading right for the queen. No! I sent out my newest song, blinding him with a flash of colors. My attack caused Derpal to swim away in his confusion. That was close. I then realized I was running out of air. Oh no!
Hold on.
The queen swam up and used her magic on me, allowing me to breathe underwater.
You were right. That beast is the one who's been terrorizing us. You have to stop him.
If I do, will you join the fight against Emperor Black?
It seems I already have, but I won't do anything until I know my people are safe.
On days 27 to 29, by following Derple's trail of destruction, I was led right to him as he was trying to eat some seagrass.
No! Food! Need food!
Huh, that gives me an idea. I can set up a trap. I flew out of the water and found a nearby island. There, I mined some iron for chain and some wood for building blocks. All right, now, what to do for the actual bait? After searching around the island, I found some cocoa beans hanging from a tree. Perfect. I flew up to grab them when I was suddenly hit by a spear. Ow!
Bad flying lizard!
Huh? I looked down and saw some masked Sprunkis had jumped out from the tree line. Whoa, more Sprunkis. Wait, you guys aren't turned by black?
Of course not. We stay safe on this island, and it's going to stay that way.
They rapidly began throwing their spears at me in the air, trying to knock me down. Ow, hey, stop that! I shot out a burst that exploded into lights next to the Sprunkis. However, as I did, they all stopped attacking.
Oh, pretty.
You're a pretty giant lizard. You can have some cocoa.
All right, thanks, I guess. After gathering all my materials, I made a large bait for Derple right on the shore of the island. All right, he won't suspect a thing. On days 30 to 32, after waiting next to my trap, I started to notice fish jumping out of the water to take my bait. Hey, cut it out! I flew down to quickly shoo them away, but as I was, oh no, Derple's face came bursting out of the water, swallowing me whole. Ah! I looked around to find myself deep inside of Derple's stomach. See what you did? Now we're both gonna die. As I said this, something began to happen as Derple's stomach began to rumble. Oh no, I gotta get out of here. I tried to fly away, but then I was suddenly pulled upwards. Wah! I was spit out of Derple's mouth, back into the water, and was surrounded by sea serpents?
Good thing my men followed you. We can stop him together.
All right, let's do this. On days 30 to 35, Derple began to fire out his corrupted attacks everywhere as the serpents and I rushed in. With their help, we could keep Derple from running, but he grew desperate and was attacking wildly.
I won't let my emperor down!
He's not your emperor! He's evil! My words angered Derple as he began to focus his attacks right on me. Wah! He was about to attack me again to take me down. No, I'm not strong enough. But suddenly, I began to feel my body grow in strength as the Sea Serpent Queen granted me her song.
Please, stop this rampage.
Her song empowered me as I upgraded. I gained 5 more hearts and a new powerful attack. Oh yeah! I blasted out a powerful geyser at Derple, causing him to be launched onto dry land.
No!
Before he could attack again, I hit him with my Sprunky song, finally transforming him back to normal. Derple.
Oh, well, that was weird. Wait, why do I taste chocolate?
Don't worry about it. I'm just glad you're okay.
Great work. With my ocean safe now, we will gladly help you in the fight against the Emperor.
Sweet! On days 36 to 39, I made my way back to the Dragon Den with Derple and the Sea Serpent Queen. Once we arrived, I saw that our secluded home was now filled with houses for all the other Sprunkis. Whoa!
Yep, while you were gone, I took it upon myself to do a little redecorating. I even made you a house too. I hope you like it.
Like it? It's perfect. From there, I helped build up some nice aquatic homes for the Sea Serpent and Derple. There you go. Make yourselves at home.
Hey, Mr. Dragon, sir? I think you want to take a look at this.
Orin threw me over a flyer that was for a punk rock concert? Echo and the 5 heads of Hydra. Wait, they're the next Dragon Sprunki. I gotta go now. I hurried off to the flyer's location. But as I arrived, I saw the concert was completely in ruins. No, there on the stage was Emperor Black next to the Hydra's body.
Now go, Brood. and take the head to where no one can find it. I'll take care of the body.
Yes, Emperor.
I watched as the corrupted brood marched off, holding a Hydra head on his shoulder.
Put me down, you big dumb idiot! You ruined my show!
He's still alive? Okay, I need to save him. On days 40 to 44, I followed Brood and waited for the perfect moment to make my move for the Hydra head. I just gotta get a little closer.
Now, do I go left or right? Ah! Dragon!
Oh no! Brood slammed down towards me, causing the ground to shake with each strike. Yeah! I flew up into the air to keep my distance and began to rain down attacks from above. But because of this, I was also hitting the Hydra head too.
Gah! Hey, watch it!
Sorry! As I said this, Brood flung up a rock, hitting me head on. He then charged forward to hit me again, when I had an idea. Hey, Brood, watch this! I shot out an attack that lit a nearby tree on fire, and as I did, Brood was completely distracted by it.
Ooh, pretty!
I then slowly crept up behind him for a final attack.
Don't you dare!
I got this, trust me! Then, with a carefully placed blast, I hit Brood with my Sprunky song, causing him to be cured. Yes!
Oh, thank goodness! Hey, you want to do me a favor and bring me back to my body? I'm nothing without it.
Okay, but Black took it away. I don't even know where to start.
Ooh, I know where he took it. This way.
On days 45 to 47, with Echo's head in hand, I followed Brood to the foot of a volcano?
Oh, that's not good. Lava's the only thing that can destroy my body. We gotta find it fast.
I quickly flew up above the volcano to look down its center, and there, in the heart, was Echo's body. All right, we'll be in and out real quick. I started to fly down inside, but before I could, something began to happen. Oh no! The volcano began to erupt, and flying chunks of magma shot out towards me. Ah! I flew back down safely to Brood's side as we watched lava begin to flow down together. Well, flying isn't an option.
Look, over there.
I looked over and saw that a side tunnel into the volcano was still open, but was about to be covered. With that in mind, I dashed towards the opening, dodging more and more falling magma as I went. I looked over just as the lava began to cover the entrance. So I shot out an attack that split the stream open. Phew, we made it. See? Nothing to worry about. I then looked around the interior of the volcano and saw the Hydra body was on a central platform in the volcano, but the lava level was still rising. That's not good. On days 48 to 52, I looked around the room for any way to stop the lava from rising when I saw that 3 different channels were pouring into the main pool. I had to deal with those first. I quickly flew into action, blasting the rock above the first tunnel, collapsing it. But as I did this, the others began to pour out more lava.
Oh no! The pressure's too much! We have to close the others now!
I'm trying! I flew to the next hole, dodging falling rubble from above as I closed it with another attack. I was trying to fly over to the last one when I noticed that the lava level had risen so high that it threatened to burn the Hydra body. No! I flew down and stood in front of the body to block the stray clumps of lava.
You got this! Just one more!
It was bringing my heart really low, but with one final blast, I collapsed the final channel, stopping the lava from flowing in.
Good work! Now, can I have my body back?
I went to the Hydra body to attach Echo's head back on, but the moment I touched it, corrupted tentacles shot out from it. Ah, what the?
You fell right for my trap. So long, Sprunky Dragon.
The tendrils completely encased around me as I began to black out. On days 53 to 56, I woke up in a dark, alternate dimension. There wasn't a soul in sight. No, this can't be happening. I flew up to look for anywhere to escape, but this place was an absolute void. Just then, I was shot out of the sky by dark energy. Ah! I looked over and saw that a small army of black spirits had appeared around the island.
We are the Emperor. You will join the Empire!
All of them began to blast out beams of pure evil towards me, attacking me from all directions. I fought back as best as I could, but when I would take one down, more kept appearing. How many Sprunkis has the Emperor killed? This is endless!
Yes! Resisting is worthless! Give it! Give in!
More corrosive tendrils appeared below me, holding me to the ground. Yeah! This, combined with the spirit's attacks, caused me to get down to extremely low health. No, I can't die here!
Then join us!
I had to think quick and had an idea. This is the only way. I stopped resisting and allowed Black's corruption to take hold of me, causing me to turn into a twisted, dark, horrifying dragon. Rah!
Yes! He is one with us!
I focused all my remaining energy, and combining Black's power with my own, I was able to create a portal.
What? No! Stop him!
They tried to rush in, but were too late as I leapt through. On days 57 to 59, I opened my eyes to see that my plan, it worked.
Whoa, what happened to you?
I looked up to see that Echo was now attached back to his body. Please, Echo, hurry, I need your Sprunki song. Echo did as I said without hesitation, granting me his power through his special song. This not only cured me of Black's corruption, but caused me to upgrade. I gained 5 more hearts and a new regeneration ability. Yes, it worked.
Man, that was risky.
I know, but it was the only way to get out of that place. Thank goodness you were here to save me. Just then, a tunnel suddenly burst open from the side of the volcano to reveal Brood.
This way, guys!
Wait, could you have done that the whole time? You know what? Forget it. Thanks, Brood. On days 60 to 63, the others and I were safely able to escape the volcano as I led them back to the dragon den. I wasted no time and built up Brood his own bucket-shaped house and a nice relaxing home for Echo to cool off in. Here you go.
That's the stuff.
With them all settled in, I went over to my home to rest when I found a strange note on my bed. Dear fellow dragon, I invite you to my Jazz Sanctuary. We have much to discuss. The Jazz Sanctuary? This must be the final Sprunki dragon. I quickly flew out and followed the coordinates on the letter to the gate of a massive force field.
My sanctuary is a place of peace. None shall enter without a peace offering.
What the? An offering?
Yes! Bring me an offering of pure beauty. Only then will my gates open to you.
With that, I flew around the surrounding area in search of something beautiful. What in the world could that be? But from the sky, I saw an elegant flower on the edge of a cliff. That looks beautiful to me. On days 64 to 68, I landed next to the flower to grab it as my offering, when suddenly it was alive. It released large clouds of spores, completely blocking my vision. As the spores cleared, I noticed it ran away at blinding speed. Hey, I'm not gonna hurt you! I flew after the flower as it began to use its small size to evade me in between the trees. Come on, just relax! The flower continued to shoot at spores whenever it could to slow me down, and my patience was beginning to run out. In my anger, I sent out my firework blast, causing the tree in front of the flower to catch on fire and cut them off. Out of fear, the flower began to change and grow into something much more powerful. Seriously? It began to leap up and slam down onto me, keeping me on the ground. It then would send out a crazy poisonous attack, catching me off guard. Okay, that's it. I started to fire back at the monster with my Sprunki song to weaken it, but it kept fighting. Suddenly, though, it was blasted back by a fiery hit, taking it down. Whoa. I looked and noticed that it still dropped a beautiful flower I could use to get into the sanctuary. Whoa. What was that? Weird. I headed back to the sanctuary gate and showed it the beautiful flower.
It's beautiful, marvelous even. Come in, come in.
With that, the gate swung open to reveal the peaceful jazz garden. Whoa. On days 69 to 70, I began to walk through the common gardens and noticed it was a massive labyrinth. How am I supposed to find the final dragon in here? I began to make my way through the maze, but suddenly an arrow shot out from the wall. Ah! Wait, this place is trapped? I tried to fly over the labyrinth walls, but was suddenly knocked back down. I looked up to see I had been hit by a flock of massive firebirds. I shot out a fiery blast at them, but it did nothing. Nice bird. Ah! I ran from them as deadly trap after trap started to activate. The arrows wouldn't hurt me on their own, but together they put a dent in my heart. I turned the corner and noticed I had hit a dead end. Oh no! The firebirds had me surrounded, but I noticed a large gutter overhead carrying water to the garden. Perfect! They charged in, but I blasted my fireball at the gutter, causing the water to fall down all over the firebirds. And this was able to take them down. Close one. With that, I flew over the walls and made my way to find the last Dragon Sprunki. On days 71 to 73, I made it to the center of the garden. I began to walk through the common gardens and noticed this place was absolutely untouched by Black's corruption. This garden is amazing.
Isn't it?
Huh? I looked over to the center and saw the large worm Dragon Sprunki.
So, Dragon, what brings you to my sanctuary?
You sent me a letter? I thought you wanted to join the fight against Black.
I'm perfectly happy in my sanctuary. I sent you no letter.
As he said this, the surrounding area suddenly burst into flames as one of Black's corrupted Sprunkis appeared, a demonic ratty.
Oh, you fools. Thanks for letting me in so easily.
Wait, you set this up?
Yes, I did. And now, I'm gonna tear it all down.
With that, Ratty sent out a blast of flames, turning the entire gardens into a nether wasteland. No! As I looked across from me, there was now a horrifying demon. Hey, where did the worm dragon go?
Oh, I'll be happy to tell you. If you survive, now fight!
On his command, the demon came rushing in to attack. On day 74 to 77, we began to fight as the demon ruthlessly attacked me under Ratty's command. Yeah! I flew around the beast and hit it with everything I had, trying to take it down.
Ha ha ha! Yes! Fight! Fight!
It shot out a blast that I nearly dodged, causing it to hit near Ratty.
Whoa!
Wait, what was that? In my confusion, the demon hit me back, taking me down to low health. I unleashed a burst in return, nearly taking him down. Ha! All right, Ratty, cut this out. I blasted at Ratty, hitting him head on. And because of this, the illusion around us faded back to the Jazz Gardens. Huh? Were we here the whole time?
Why, yes. And so was your worm friend.
I looked over and realized the demon I was fighting was really the worm dragon. No!
It's not your fault.
I watched as the Dragon Sprunki died and their spirit appeared where they once were.
I'll be taking that.
Before I could react, Ratty swooped in and used his powers to capture the dragon's soul. He then began to take off. Hey, get back here! On days 78 to 80, I quickly flew after Ratty as he tried to escape with the dragon's soul. He was very fast in the air, but I wasn't giving up and began to catch up with him. Give them back!
Never!
He began to summon up more demonic creatures to slow me down as they flew in and attacked me. I was shooting them down with ease, but their attacks were taking a toll on my hearts. Yeah! And as I was distracted, Ratty came in with a powerful attack, slamming me to the ground with low hearts.
Oh, you poor thing. Emperor Black would destroy me if I killed you myself. So, goodbye for now.
With that, Ratty summoned another portal and was about to walk inside. Wait! But suddenly, a Sprunky song burst around Ratty.
Yeah, what the? I'm not done yet!
The Worm Dragon's soul began to fight back, pushing him away from the portal.
Stop that! No!
With Ratty now weak, I used the opening to blast into him with my Sprunky song, finally purifying him from Black's corruption. We did it! On days 81 to 85, I approached the Worm Dragon's soul as it separated away from Ratty. How are you still fighting?
Oh, come on! Jazz can never die! Ha 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 ha!
With that, the Worm Dragon's soul granted me their power as they sang their Sprunky song. This caused me to upgrade one final time as I became the most powerful Dragon Sprunky in the world. With that, me and the others made our way back to the gardens to see all of the destruction we caused.
Yeah, sorry about that. Don't worry, little one. You weren't yourself. This is all Emperor Black's fault.
As they said this, we both watched as both Owoxy and Jevin suddenly teleported into the area. Hurry! Hide! We hid off to the side as they looked around.
The Emperor's not gonna be happy about this.
We need to see him. Immediately! Come on!
They'll lead us right to him. Let's go! On days 86 to 90, we both followed behind the corrupted Sprunkies as they led us back to my once peaceful Sprunky village. However, now the entire place was completely changed into a castle for Emperor Black.
What is it?
My Emperor, it seems Ratty successfully slayed the Worm Dragon, but he's nowhere to be seen.
So he has failed me.
We are afraid so, my king. But Jevin and I are still your loyal servants. Allow us to carry out the ends of your plan.
So be it.
With that, he sent out another attack, infusing Jevin and Owoxy with even more power.
Stay here and defend my kingdom. I am almost ready.
As he said this, Black sunk back into his castle as the summoning land began to corrupt more and more to his will. He's growing stronger. We need to unite all of us dragons and put a stop to this now. Owoxy spun around in our direction.
I smell someone near. Jevin, bring them down.
Jevin then sent out a blast, summoning a storm above us. Lightning struck down all around me and the others. Thankfully, though, the Jazz Worm was able to fall back and protect Ratty. But as I dodged out of the way, I was spotted.
There you are.
He leapt towards me, and I knew I had to act quick. I hit him with my fireworks, giving me just enough time to escape while he was blinded. They're still too strong. I need to get the others. On days 91 to 94, we quickly left Black's kingdom and made our way back to the Dragon Den. There, I made sure that Ratty had his own home to stay safe in. And then, I called all of the dragons to meet together.
Whoa, what happened to you?
Don't worry, I'm still jazzed up and ready to go.
All right, everyone, this is it. Together, we can finally fulfill the prophecy and put an end to Emperor Black's reign of terror. With that, I sent out my Sprunky song as all of the dragons sang with me in unison. This caused all of us to grow in strength as we became a full orchestra of dragons.
What about us? How can we help?
Guys, it's too dangerous. It's best if all of you guys stay here. Let us do the fighting.
What a buzzkill.
It's all right. We believe in you.
All right, guys, time to end this. On days 95 to 99, I landed down on the outskirts of Black's kingdom with my dragon friends. And there ahead of us was Black's last line of defense.
Ha! OX, looks like we have company.
Let's show them what a real song looks like.
Please, guys, we don't want to hurt you. But they didn't listen and began to unleash their devastating attacks out towards us. All of us dragons flew into action, using our Sprunky songs to combat them. Lung was doing everything he could to draw on their attacks, as Echo and the Rock Dragon charged right in.
Step back!
Jevin would send out magical blasts to keep us at bay, as Owoxy sped around, slashing into us with everything he had. However, with the final hit from one of my friends, I was able to change Lime back to normal with my Sprunky song. Yeah!
No! No!
Jevin angrily tried to take all of us on, but he was no match for our power.
I think I'm gonna barf.
Now's your chance. Go find Black before he...
Before she could say anything else, though, the ground began to shake as Emperor Black burst out of his castle.
Die!
He sent down overwhelming attacks at all of us, sending my friends flying back.
He's too strong! We can't win!
No, we have to! On day 100, everyone helped escort Jevin and Lime to safety as I flew face to face with the massive Emperor Black.
Ah, what a noble sacrifice. But once you're gone, no one will be able to stand in my way.
Black began to fire out his terrifying attacks and cause even more tendrils to appear below me. I flew up into the air though and circled around his giant form as I hit him with everything I had. I could tell my attacks were way stronger as I weakened him with every single hit.
Get down!
Black hit me out of the air with another attack, and with just one hit, I was brought down to extremely low health.
You stupid creature! I should have stomped out your dragon revolution the moment I saw you!
He began to charge up a final attack, causing his body to become a black hole, pulling me in. No! I tried to fly away, but his power was just too much. Wait a minute, I'm being pulled into his core. This is my chance. As I drew closer, I focused my power on one last Sprunki song.
Wait, no!
I unleashed my blast just as I was pulled in, hitting Emperor Black from point-blank range, completely destroying him from the core. Yes! And with that, the Sprunki world could now finally live in peace.